Yo, it's the Heat, SiriusXM, Channel 46. I got somebody in the building who I've been meaning to connect with because I'm from New York City. And when I hear a name is buzzing in New York City the way this one is, I'm like, okay, I can't be slacking. I got to keep my foot in the door and keep up with who's hot. So I got Melii in the building.
What's good?
You're out here buzzing right now. Yeah, like so many things have been surrounding your name. I think 2019, you've been kicking it off crazy. Just to say the least, just a big start. But you're very versatile.
Yes.
Sing, rap, bilingual, English, Spanish, like... Damn, man. For those who don't know, who is Melii?
Melii is the spontaneous person who is clear as day in her music and when you see her. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like it's just a clear image of who she is, who I represent. Like it's just me. Like my music, you're gonna hear it as me. Like I'm just straight up.
Yeah. And how do you think being from Harlem? I know you're from
Contribute
Harlem. Contribute to that, man.
Yeah, I feel like definitely Harlem, like, cause it's like it's like you gotta live your truth, cause either you getting it,
we try to keep it, but
like people, they will come for you. It's just like you gotta live your truth at the end of the day.
I'm not gonna front. I'm from Brooklyn, but I lay my head in Harlem now, so I see how these Harlem goons move, man. But I move a little bit different because I'm from Brooklyn. But how has the way you had to maneuver in Harlem translated to the music industry?
I feel like you just is actually amazing because I come from Lincoln Projects or whatever. So I basically like I apply everything like in general, just life. You feel me? Being like in the projects and then outside of it, because I hang out everywhere, the Bronx. So it's just like being in the industry is like thank God that I was around. Like, you know, in the hood. Because it's like when you don't come from that and you step into a world that people fake talk about like they have been through certain things. It's like you know the difference in who's raps.
And who's not.
Yeah.
You know from experience. You know because you've been in this certain situation. You have a song that basically went viral now because we had to have some water slide across the table. Melii, if you're thirsty, that's cool.
Yeah, man.
Got some water for you. But you had a song that went viral. Riri, she posted that video with her doing her makeup. Icy.
Fenty, go get that Fenty.
Is that what you're wearing today? You wearing that Fenty?
Yes, I'm wearing Fenty, but also my makeup artist, she got her own little stuff.
Okay. We're going to get that in there too.
Yes, Mariposa Lashes. Y'all already know at Mariposa Makeup.
Okay. So when you saw the video of Rihanna playing your song in the background, Icy.
Yeah.
Give me start to finish. How did that make you feel? How did you find out?
I tell this story all the time.
I need to know right now. How did you feel when you found out?
First of all, I love Riri. Like I love her. Like I'm always have like the utmost respect for her. Like she's amazing. Right. But like for her to do that, I was like, what? Like Riri really? You know, this is somebody like at the end of the day, like I don't idolize any human being or whatever. That's just I love my God. You know.
Right. Yeah.
But I've always loved how she stood for what I believe in, you know, like just living your truth and being, if you're a woman and, you know, you want to do what you want to do, you
be
do
dope
it.
In it.
Yeah, be dope doing it. And it's like she doesn't have to fake a funk, like she doesn't have to fake a vibe, like she is a vibe, you know.
Facts.
So it's like shout out to Riri, get that Fenty.
But how did you find out? Because I didn't get that story.
I love her. I'm sorry, I had to go in and give her a pop. But with that being said, like she is. Like, let me say what I have to say. You're not about to cut me off. This is my interview. No, like she basically did what I want to do. Like, I want to support other women and not feeling like, oh, I can't support other women, stuff like that. So, like, when she did that, I was going through a stage that I was like, yo, like, when are the women gonna, like, start being, you know, more... Oh, yo, let's work out. Because the thing about it, you go into this and you see the guys always in the studio. Even the new ones.
Sports.
Yeah, it was like even the new ones, the new artists are automatically in the studio with other guys. So it's just like, as a female, it's like, I will always question, like, yo, where the girls at? Why we not sticking
supporting
together?
Each other, yeah.
So when Riri did that, I was like, yo, like, Riri just did that. Like, I literally, like, I was on the phone with my best friend and stuff. I didn't know I was cutting my hair. I was going, like, through a midlife crisis there. Right. And when I came back, like, half of my hair was cut, and I'm looking through and I'm just scrolling. And I'm like, oh, my God, like, Riri did that. Like, she really just posted me. I don't know how did it, like I got back up. I started like I just, you know, I was just
like
going
a reset,
crazy. Yeah, I was going crazy, but it was more so like, oh my God, like Riri. I love Riri.
Yeah. So it was a surreal moment, kind of.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into this joint, Icy. We're going to come back and talk some more music and some more lifestyle stuff with Melii.
Yep.
It's the Heat. Swaggy Sie here on the Heat. I got the homie Melii in the building. Uptown representing. And you've been having a crazy 2019 already. The year just started.
Yes.
From... like we already talked about, Riri posting the Icy video, and then you get this big feature on Meek Mill's album, Champion, which is huge.
Yeah.
How did this connect? How did you figure, okay, this is going to be something that works out for me?
I didn't. Honestly, I respect Meek and stuff like that, but like him putting me on his album was a blessing. Like that's definitely a blessing. I'm pretty sure anybody would want to be on that album, especially if it went number one. And there's a lot of big features on there.
There's a lot of legends on there, big features.
So it's like, shout out to him, you know, for giving me that opportunity. But I didn't see it as, oh yeah, this one, this is what's gonna get me on. You feel me? Like I just saw it like a blessing. Like he's helping me out and stuff like that. But I still have to go harder. I still have to go harder at my music too, because that's his song.
Yeah. But I mean, I think it was still a great look. I think it was an opening for more to come, obviously.
No, of course. I just feel like as much as it's a great look, I can't run with that all the time. You know, like I that song is popping. Meek did his thing, like that's the bro. But I still have work to do. Like I'm not, just because he put me on his thing, I'm not.
No, you have to capitalize off of every moment.
Yeah, I can't. No, yeah, of course I get you, but I can't like
focus on that. You don't want to like get too.
I want to be more than just the girl that was featured on his album.
Right. Well, you have this new song out with a Boogie that's buzzing.
Yeah.
That connection. Obviously, it's easy to see from being from New York, Uptown, Bronx, Harlem connection. Did you guys know each other prior to this song being put together?
Nah, I knew who Boogie was, but it was actually the producer Russian who said that he would sound good on the track, and then I actually found out after that he was like on the track, and I was like, oh, lit.
That's it?
Yeah.
He did it, and then you heard it after, and then what were your initial thoughts?
I think I actually did. I actually think I found out like that he was like lit and about to do it, and I was like, oh, he's really gonna. And then I heard it, and it was like, oh.
Okay.
Yeah. That was his song. He bodied it.
Yeah. No. That was your song. That was your song.
That was my song, but he bodied it. He bodied it.
He bodied it. So I heard that you just shot the music video. When's that dropping?
That's dropping soon.
That's all you got for me? It's dropping soon. Yeah. Let me see these nails, because the nails are from the video.
Yeah, but they're a little bit crusty right now.
It's not. Yeah, they look fine, man. Yeah, they're fine. Hey, you good.
My nail tech did her thing though.
Being from being from Harlem, but also represent New York City, represent Uptown. There's a lot going on in these streets, man. I'm talking about this little beef with High Bridge and Tory Lanez, and I know you got connections to both sides, but where do you stand?
What you mean connections? I'm on my business. I don't got nothing to do with that.
But I want to know where you stand. Who's winning right now?
Oh, I don't know. I ain't listening to none of the things.
You ain't listen?
I know. I know. I didn't. Like, I saw everything that was going on, but I didn't listen to anybody.
Damn.
Yeah, I got mad problems for my own. Like, I don't need to be no Instagram. Yeah, let me see.
You don't got to comment, but, it's a part of the sport. Hip-hop is a
I'll
sport.
probably be messy and act like I heard it and be like, oh, this shit trash. But that's like, for me, if I ever do that, or like if I put fire, I really haven't, like, I don't sit down and listen. I'm so serious.
So you just trolling?
I probably just comment to be like, oh, hey, look, who's Melii? Yeah, I just commented, look, go to my page. Because it's all a thing. Like, once you comment, people gonna
go to your page and see.
I'm here to work.
It's
like,
the social media.
If I dive into that, it's because I'm commenting, because people's commenting, and I know people gonna be like, oh, who's this baddie? And they gonna go to my thing, and they gonna see who Melii is. It is what it is.
Oh my goodness. Well, speaking of going to your page, I'm sure a lot of people gonna be hitting your line. So let's get into this record. All right? And then we gonna come right back. It's the Heat. SiriusXM, it's the Heat. I got Melii in the building, representing that Uptown Harlem wave. And I still didn't get a chance to talk to you about who some of your influences are. So I want to know.
Janae Aiko.
Really?
Yes.
I can kind of see that. Yeah, she's a vibe.
Yeah, she's straight up. J. Cole. definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Amy Winehouse.
That's deep. How about a little bit of what was lit in Harlem when you were growing up?
Yo, honestly, what was lit in Harlem when I was growing up was like regular stuff that was lit everywhere, which was T-Pain, Chris Brown, and all of that. I got sent to DR a lot when I was younger.
So you were bouncing back and forth.
Yeah, I got sent to DR on some like She's the Bad Kid. So it would be like my friends knew that by the end of the year I was back in DR.
What were you doing?
My parents are just very old school. Mm-hmm. So like what other kids, my parents will be like, that's nothing. To them would be like, you're gonna get sent to boot camp and stuff. My dad would always be like, boot camp, and it's just like, dude, like,
you good?
Yeah, like it would be stuff that's just like, oh, like my dad is messy as hell. Like when it was July 4th and he called the cops on me because I wanted to go to a barbecue. That's the type of parents I have.
Damn, I was at every barbecue in Brooklyn.
Like now they've gone out of being like all over high.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how's the adjustment been now?
They definitely understood me by age 17.
Mm-hmm.
I made like myself like very open to my parents. Like, this is who I am, and this is what's gonna happen, and this is, so like my parents were like, okay, we accept her for who she is, and then they started, to just be more involved.
Yeah, so they fully understand what you're doing.
They fully understand. Yeah,
I know sometimes it's hard when you have parents who are of different cultures and things like that.
Yeah, they don't understand at all, and that's why we clashed so much, because it was like from a young age I knew what I wanted to do. So what my dream and goal was to them is like, she's bugging. And it has always been like that. If anybody that wants to do music, don't think that your parents, you're lucky if your parents support you, because at the end of the day, it's not that they're doing it from a wrong, a wrong place.
They're doing it from what they think is right.
and from what they grew up on, because at the end of the day, a paper matters the most, and like having a degree and stuff like that. But now things are changing so much, and it's just like, if you have old school parents, there's only so much you could do to make them understand. So you have to actually show them, and that's what I did.
Right. Whoo, Melii dropping jewels right now. I want to know, because you're so versatile, how do you approach a beat? How do you know if you're gonna sing, if you're gonna rap, in Spanish, in English? How do you say, okay, I'm in the studio after you pop your bottle of wine? How do you approach that beat?
I feel like I approach the beat like however I'm feeling at the moment. I feel like it could be a trap beat, and sometimes you could even sing on trap beats.
How about something like this? Something like this.
I do cadences.
How would you approach that?
Are you trying to make me freestyle?
How would you approach that?
I don't know. I do melodies.
I want to see how you would approach it.
Hey. You're not about to make me spit.
I need you to drop something on there, because that sounds too good. I got something else.
Nah, it do.
It sounds good. I need you to. Yeah.
Well, you make beats?
I don't make beats, but we can do something right now. We can have some fun.
Not right now.
I got another joint for you.
You should have told me you was on that type of time. I would have came in the creative space. I'm on work mode right now. I'm like, answer questions.
So good.
Pull up to the stool. You want to see how I work? You pull up to the stool.
I say
no writers, just me. Like, I literally be just melodies, and then whatever flows go into that.
I'm there.
I'm gonna take your number down. You pull up. So you can see it for yourself. So you don't think like, she coming over here, she got her bars written down.
I would never assume something like that, because I know I already read it. Of course, I did my research, and you respect people who are writers.
Right.
So if you respect people who are writers, I know you a writer. So we here with it.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense too.
Let's get into this music, and we gonna come back. It's the heat. SiriusXM is the heat wave, man. I got Melii in the building. We having some fun. She hit me with a dope little melody. I'm gonna put that out, man.
Yeah.
A lot is going down for 2019, including this Rolling Loud Festival lineup that was just announced. How did that feel?
It felt good. I just know my last Rolling Loud experience was crazy for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just felt crazy. I felt crazy.
Why did you feel crazy? What felt crazy?
Yo, cause like there was, I don't know who they put, like there was another artist or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And like obviously I'm still up and coming. Not everybody know me, so like they go put a big artist next to my name. I got about like 20 people there, but I still put on the show. You feel me, my boy? Like that's something I learned. Like regardless if it's 5 or it's 2, you still put on the show.
You gotta put on the same show, and I think you've done your work since the last Rolling Loud.
Yeah,
you put in that footwork, and I'm sure the experience will be a lot different.
Yeah, this
time.
one, yeah. Me and Bruno, come on. Get your tickets.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people on that lineup. Is there anybody that you are interested in seeing?
The day of mine?
Yeah.
I didn't see. Coi
any.
Leray, though. She performs Friday.
Oh, yeah. She been making her rounds here in the city also. Is that somebody who you've linked up with?
Yeah, that's Brody. That's bro.
Ooh. I heard also, Lil Birdie told me that you was in the studio with Designer.
Who said that?
Huh?
Who said that?
I heard you was in the studio with Designer. That's my bro. I got, it was in Brooklyn. So what y'all got cooking up?
Who was in the studio with Designer? I was in the studio with Designer. Nah, that's bro. That's bro, though. Go hard, kid.
Yeah, that's it. Nothing else to cook up?
Nah, I'm not gonna hold you. I don't like saying who I work with.
Oh.
Yeah, I like keeping stuff like on the low and stuff like that. But me and Designer was in the studio, but he was helping me with something.
Okay.
To see cause I don't know how to do like and all that. So
the ad-libs.
The ad-libs. He's king of ad-libs.
He perfected that.
King of ad-libs.
Okay. You have this.
He turned any record up.
He does. That energy is
Shout out
crazy.
to Designer.
Shout out to the bro right there. You have the new project on the way this year.
Yeah.
Phases. Yeah. When is that gonna drop?
In the next 2 months.
In the next 2 months.
Whichever, either this one or.
Is it already done, or are we still working on it?
It's been done. Honestly, it's been done. Like it's just me. Like whatever I want to swap out. Like there's mad songs. I'll just be like, this one. Cause it's just like you keep making fire, and you're like, nah, this feels better. But I'm trying to stick with like the phases. I'm trying to perfect it so that is like enough different phases where none of them is like actually relating to the other one. If that makes sense.
Okay. So next 2 months we're gonna be on the lookout for phases. How many tracks we looking at?
I don't know. I don't know yet.
All right.
Yeah, but definitely I'll probably throw in more than 5.
Okay, cool. So what else can we look forward to for Melii before you get out of here?
Look forward to positivity. To just a successful year. A very blessed, successful year.
I see that.
A very transparent. I feel like this year everyone will know who Melii is, in a very personal level too. Once they listen to my project.
Okay.
I feel like they will understand me more, and I feel like this year I'll definitely know who my true fans are.
That's pretty deep. So when this project drops, you're gonna come back and we're gonna kick it in. I'm gonna hit you and we're gonna be in the studio. Yeah. And I'm gonna let them know. I'm gonna let them know that you spitting them bars.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I gotta thank you for coming through, Melii.
Right.
Make sure you tell everyone where to follow you and if they need to cop anything, where they could cop that too.
All right, so y'all already know it's your girl Melii, and y'all go follow me at all social media platforms at Melii, and
everything else. Where can we hear this latest single, Hit My Line?
All streaming platforms. Y'all already know Hit My Line featuring a Boogie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Melii. We out of here, man. It's the heat.